And hello there, this is Isaac, another stream of European Universalis 4, being Ming the Merciless, still here on the Ming the Merciless campaign in 1.21.1, and we are slowly trying to acquire our various harmonizations. Where are we? There we go, right here. And so yeah, we're gonna be working forward on that here, bit by bit, piece by piece. Yes. Anyway, we got, I don't know, we got some, we got a truce up, that's what we got. We got some armies here down in Autolands. We're going to leave maybe 60,000 down here for the time being. While the rest of these fools, they're gonna go over to India for a little bit. Don't really need them over there, but could be potentially useful. You can go hang out here, and you can go hang out down here. Because we're going to be fighting Bomonis here. And that should be a pretty easy war overall. But, you know. And then once we finish fighting Bomonis, then, I don't know, maybe we'll fight Norway or something, I don't know. We do have a border with them. They are allied with Flanders. The Flanders is, yes. And I would love to make them, well, make them my plaything. Anyway. So there is that to look forward to. I also spent a bunch of money off screen building things and getting tribute. And I'm not going to be building a thing in Cairo for the time being, but we are going to build one there. And yeah, we're going to be moving forward here. Trying to grow, expand. New Granada. Those fools. Portugal, Bengal. No, I don't get hitched. Hitched for anybody. I don't get hitched for you or anybody. Or something, right? Anyway, yeah, we got some money, we got some absolutism, we got some trading in fur. We've lost, yeah, that's disappointing. We got a Cairo, we can't quite core yet because it's not on the coast, but we'll get that sorted out before too long. Yes, before too long. Anyway, I got a free diplomat. Can I tributize anybody? Not really. Katha's pretty close, but they're not quite there yet. And Switzerland, we've already talked to them a lot. They're just like, yeah. A lot of random Native Americans, and then they got like Songhai and things like that, but they're just too far away, man. They're too far away. Too far away, man. I can get a colony in West Africa. Easier said than done. I could conceivably convince these guys to get on board with the Ming train here, but that doesn't seem to be likely to happen, so we'll just sort of get back to our usual talk to our peeps sort of situation here. As well as you. Very good, very good. Mains is expired. No, I don't need to continue that silliness. That would be silly. Naples sent no tribute, that's fine, but everybody else did, right? Hopefully. We do get a bit of diplo and mill points from talking to our tributaries at this point. You know, I could set up to be admin, but yeah. But yeah, we got in until 25 to for Bomonis is up. The theologian's dead. Long live the theologian. We can get a new theologian, or we can get a missionary strength guy. Well, I do like monarch points. I think I'll go with that guy. Sure. I can also unlock my first humanist idea. Woot! So I'm going to get myself a +2 religious unity. Very nice, very nice. So now, I could conceivably make excellent use of the court and country disaster, assuming I could start a golden era at the right time. Yes. So this would basically give me a +5 maximum absolutism for 50 years. Which would be pretty awesome, you know? Be kind of wasted after I finish the court and country disaster, but it is an option. In order to even get the court and country disaster to fire, I need to be, well, a bit less under. Well, actually, my rest is pretty high right now. So I guess I need just to enjoy lots of overextension for a bit. I need to be at war. Absolutism needs to be at least 50. So let's get working on that then. Alright, send these separatists. We're gonna harsh treatment you like it's nobody's business here. In fact, I hope everybody decides to get up in my business here for a little bit, so I can swat them down like the insolent fools they are. Hey, challenge Ming? Charka. Oh, that's kind of disappointing. Charka, what are you doing, man? And are you interested in tributary things? No, let's break vassalage. We don't want to do that. And Charka. Charka, you were kind of close. I guess I could go talk to you for a bit. Ura! We don't need to talk to you right now. Let's go talk to our new pals down here in South America. Charka. Before the Brits finish eating them. Tributes. Oh, excellent. Saxley Luenberg. Because they're one of the electors. I'd love to see them go poof. Yes. Charka, Charka. Ka-chunka, chunka. Trunka. Trunka hungry. Kalandi is a pirate haven. Pirate haven. That's not good. That's a bone declared war on Ottawa. Via the humiliate rival sort of situation. Vassalization. If we got a colony on their border, which is quite doable technically, and we basically get them automatically. But until the meantime, we're gonna just go talk to them for a little bit. That should be fine. Yes. Oh-ha. Let's get rid of agents. The Brits, the British, they're doing the things. Yes, yes. The very British people are brought to you by the number Ottoman. Denmark is in 33, but we could possibly do something in the meantime before then. But the question is, what do I want to do? I guess I could poke Persia, finally separate them from the Ottos a bit, and feed land back to good old Tamaristan or something. I don't know. You could also just enjoy a period of peace and prosperity, potentially here. One thing at a time, one thing at a time. Oh, Marathra? Sure. Put them away, put them away. It's 100. Utrectians? Oh, certainly want to make sure they don't rise up, because they are a pain in the ass to get to. I'll wait on the Balmanis here, and we'll see how things go. Their leaders left us. North Kokand here. Or no, North Kanara. Oh yeah. Separatism, overextension. All that will go away. Also the intolerance, as that's kind of a little bit of a problem. Yes, yes, yes. But my friends, we're going to be harmonizing the Dharmic religions, so basically Hindus, since I don't know if good old Sikhs showed up here. Theravada. No, it does not appear they had that happen. That's kind of. Oh, there they are. Here they are. They're in good old Bangladesh here. Bengal, yes. The Bengal Delta specifically. Groovy. Anyway, I think we're good. Let's turn Baikal into a city. Very good. Race Icelandic identity. And no, Ayutthaya, I don't want to do that. I've seriously not had a ruler with military skill at least 5. Ever. I also got a Regency Council. I forgot about that. I certainly forgot about that. That is actually a little frustrating. So I'll be sitting on that for like 10 years here. Ugh, that's actually quite terrible. That'll push me right up against the truce with Denmark. Balmanis could potentially be in a coalition by that point. If it is, well, we'll have to see here. And hopefully we'll get folks like Austria out of that sooner rather than later. I guess I can go talk to them. Try to convince them to be kind to us. Maybe. You're not going to take a bazillion years to get over here. Alright, we're going to go try to schmooze the Austrians here. But in the meantime, we are going to talk to somebody. An Arawak. Neat. Get wacky in Arawak. Yes, we can talk to Kaffa. We're going to keep pushing them a little bit, though. But, be nice to, I don't know, have some option for reconquest here in Ethiopia land here. Rightful ownership. No? What is this? Really? What is this? Sun does a pirate haven. Oh, that's terrible. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so change of plans, potentially. So, 33, we might have to go fight Denmark. Or we just go fight Belmonis. I don't know, really. Alright, Charka and Kaffa. Let's go for Kaffa first. Charka's less likely to get suddenly declared upon. Because, you know, except for maybe the Spanish right next door. Hey, Orbital, how you doing? How's your orbit? Oh, the Palatinate's ready. I'm going to go ahead and bring this guy back. Treasure fleets, very nice. So we can get everybody on board the Ming train here. The most lovely of gifts. Regency. Uzbek. The former Khan now rules in Uzbek. Cool. Yeah, so we got a little bit of waiting around due to the whole Regency Council thing here, so not going to be too much interesting for a spell, unless I manage to pull some wizardry. Let's go ahead and get you rolling, and then we'll get good old Palatinate on the case here. Hey, Taxes. I'm doing alright, though my hand kind of hurts. I think I, like, slammed it against something, or maybe slept on it wrong. Just kind of feels like the, you know, little after effects of pins and needles, bit here or there. Which has happened before. I've slept on my hand in weird ways before and just kind of ached for the entire day. But I'm trying to make do, but, you know, other than that, I'm doing pretty good. How are you? Hope you're having a wonderful time. This also gives me opportunity to do other things. Like, hello, rebels. Afghanistan sent the things. Let's go talk to the Finnish folks first. Next little absolutism, Norwegian, so that would be delicious. Before we forget, we'll do the Balmanis as well, even though I got guys in the neighborhood. Ottoman separatists. No. They're easier to deal with. Marathrons? Yeah, we can work with them. Swedes. How about the Swedes? Yeah, we're going to definitely be oppressing them. Hooray! And Syrians. Yes. How's my absolutism this one? 42%. Very nice, very nice. If only I was at war right now. I'd be able to do the court and country craziness here. But, you know. Alright, I'll leave these guys for the time being. Accumulate some points, so maybe spend them on a more worthwhile sort of endeavor. The Honest Broker. Oh, nice. Everybody loves me. Everybody loves Ming. Or like that guy Raymond. These particularists are still just hanging out here. They'll eventually win, right? Change the trade policy. That means they've regained their strength. We must oppress them as well. Shebang. I know I could conceivably get some particularist rebels, accept their demands, and then pump up my absolutism by holy crap, people out, loud noises, or loud engines out there. What you call it? Decrease autonomy. There we go. After the fact, but you know, we'll put us down just there. All right. Well, that's apparently enough to work. That's cool. We're no longer hitting for disaster. Robber barons. Well, this is actually potentially quite useful. It'll piss them off, of course, but how about this? If I could... No, this is too dangerous. I will have the Qingwangs gain and the Shebangs lose. Yeah. Sure, you're upset with us now, but oh well. I got a few extra heavy ships hanging around in heavy times. Yeah, let's get everybody together right up here. You guys ran up here. You'll finish your building spree here pretty soon. And then we'll do a couple port of calls along the way. Perhaps here. Maybe we get some access on Castile, maybe, or Spain. Name's complicated. Just so all our boats don't sink on the way over, like they always do that one time. Whoops. Alright, let's go subject countries. I almost kind of wish I'd get an event that would kill my heirs, and then I get Integrum, and then a new person rises up and won't wait nearly as long. But, you know, no, our explorer's dead. That's alright, we know what the oceans are. We know all the seas. Across the sea somewhere. Do, 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 do. 42 and Christ Horizon. Neat. do, 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 do. So don't go out tonight. Maybe do. I don't know. Anyway. It's like Brandenburg's being a little covered and smothered over here. That's not really good. And Bicol. Excellent. Excellent. We are now, we lost the trading effect here. That's disappointing. Oh, I didn't realize there's a strait crossing here. Do we got the Palawan? Yes, we do. Very nice. This would be pretty cool too, but we're gonna go with this one. Just to get our settlers to be even faster. They're going faster, faster. Count down to the end. Gonna meet your Ming masters. Ha ha. Revolt, Volgolda. Cool. You're gonna be still Orthodox here. Given my current mandate increase, I could probably get on to integrating Novgorod here, I think. I might go ahead and do that, especially since that guy's not doing anything interesting or useful. Yes, and I could have a second vassal to feed somewhere. But who? What sort of vassal would I make use of? Naples, you are too huge and large to be vassalized. Guess I could break off with Byzantium and just feed them all this stuff. Or maybe Bulgaria. Bulgaria could be hilarious. I could feed them all sorts of craziness from good old Austria. Yes, yes. Maybe I just go for Hungary itself. That's still got its cores here. Very nice, very nice. Hungary will betray you someday, Austria. Ha, 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 ha. Yes. I go ahead and harsh treatment this again. Another pip up. It's more effective ways to do it, but you know. And we'll go ahead and spend on them as well. Very good. Ottomans are there, but they're 100 mil points, so we're not gonna try to avoid having to deal with them. So it's been a little bit since we've done building time, so let's look for buildings. I think we're almost done with the manufacturers. We could build a few there. Just all the rest of these are just not really worth it, actually. And yeah, I'll build those couple. Groovy. Merchants worried about lack of protection. Well, let's get some more mercantilism. Thank you very much. I'm just never going to have Diplo points again, aren't I? That's fine. Now, I kind of don't want to grab this until the court and country thing's in process. Because, well, having a positive national unrest is kind of important for that sort of thing. Yes. Great Britain has annexed Provence. British France. It's huge and large. Not confused with actual France, it's just tiny. Now my fingers just feel right now. Anyway, any new tributaries on the tributary network train? That potentially convince that are of any sufficient use. Mapuche. They're a little far away. Cree, P, Mahicans, Songhai, still, yeah. And your Tahai is just too huge and large, and then you got the Pope. the papal state is the Pope. Lots of development there. Balmanis, they just hate me. Burgundy even has its own subjects. But if not for that, it'd be within striking distance. Yeah, I just need to maybe reduce them a little bit. Or, you know, whatever. Could just fight them for it. That's an option. Alright, let's just keep talking to our peeps. That's great. Especially since we are in limbo world at the moment. I hate regencies. So glad they're very, very rare these days. Hello, Syrians. Go away, Syrians. And Gondwanese, you are a little too much. You are not high enough yet. Alright, now we can talk to you. Very good, very good. 46 absolutism. How much is Balmanis at this point here? People are sampling new religions. Well, that's fine. Let them. Things, heresy. Nah, I'll just enjoy a little malice here or there. It's fine. And you are still technically 2 wars, but it's getting pretty low now. Afghanistan's feeling angsty. Those jerk faces. Sweet, excellent. Can do more harsh treatment. Sweden, Finland. Yes, yes, yes. Use Maratha. Yes, yes, nice and cheap. Very good. Just farming absolutism. Don't worry about it. Unfortunately, no one's gonna like ever attack any of my tributaries. I'm just too powerful for them after all. They're afraid of me. I'm afraid of a Ming can. No, it's not quite right. Hooray! Gained a bunch of cores. Cool. And looting the Suez. I'm going to get that rolling. Bamanas, Cindy's... Cindy Lauper. No, that's not quite right. Could also just be satisfied with 80 absolutism. That's not terrible. I just have that song stuck in my head here. Apologies for that. And you guys are still building a couple boats. That's fine. We can wait a little bit longer. Every day. We now have the death fleet that we deserve and need for which to beat down the British at some point in the future. Accepted the peace. Ottomans will cede a bunch of stuff. Very nice. I love seeing that. It does make Persia bigger, but who cares? Persia, we can deal with you in time. You're outside a collision range, at least. Ottomans are still fighting Ethiopia. In a forever war of sorts. They've been fighting them for ages. No, actually, Persia's now bigger than the Ottomans. Neat. Means I need to start working on Persian soon. Saxon declared war on our tributary state Mainz. That's fine. Austria. Alright, you are still within danger zone here. Trier is kind of upset. Gelra. These guys is... And there's Denmark, but they're actually going to be falling out of coalition danger here pretty soon. Oddly enough, despite me, kind of punking them several times over. You got Ansbach and Pomerania, but they're a subject. Burgundy has got 24 and 23, so most of our aggressive expansion in the Christian lands is going to be gone by then, so we can, I guess, sort of continue to focus on the Muslim territories here. And Kaketa has gotten some coffee. You guys can hear me all right, right? I certainly hope so. Finish my manufactories. I could develop some provinces to get a few more out there, but yeah. I think we're probably okay as far as our infinite money goes. Yang. And human. More human than human. Northeast Trading Fleet, or Northeast Kingdom Treasure Fleet has arrived. Very nice. Very cool. Say cool. Kind of. Yeah, Gamma Berries. It is easy mode. But that's fine. You know, after the previous couple campaigns with the 1500 Rush stuff, I needed a chill campaign where I just sort of blob and mindlessly and don't have too many problems. Though I do have a problem in that I have a Regency, so that's a little frustrating, but, you know. And, Cindy Separatists, let's get you put away. Very nice. Syrians, also. And, soon you attract. We'll also talk to you. Morians. There we go. A little bit more here, there. And our absolutism is now over 50. Yeah, we're huge. Also, we got a fair number of tributaries, including a bunch of the HRE. Yeah. And that makes aggressive expansion of the HRE kind of not much of a problem. Sure, there's still going to be, you know, the free cities and the electors and Austria, they're going to be pissed at you. But, you know, Saxony, Munster, you know, most of Italy isn't going to care. And we get time for free points. Glorious. Alright, so, let's go ahead and call our diets. Very good, very good. What am I going to do here? Could give them land. Could take land away from them, too. They're at controlled provinces at 30%, so there is kind of a limit to what I can do there. And this gives me 15 influence. I'll take the Conquistador, thank you very much. And then I'll actually strip a little bit of land away from these rampant nobilities peoples. And this will rightly piss them off, but that's fine. Ah, hey JR! Welcome back to the stream, my friend. Alright, these guys actually need to be schmoozed a little bit more traditionally here, so I'm going to give this land to them. And a little bit of this land as well. They're kind of maxed out as far as the land they can grab, though. I think I'll just give them this for the time being. Yeah. And I'll still take the double points. Alright, and we'll seek your support. And we'll establish New World missions. And we'll give you some land. I think that's going to be the option here. There's a lot of land out here that doesn't have any sort of estates going on here. So we have a lot we can give away. Groovy, groovy, groovy. And, fortunately, it's not doing much for them, but you know, every little bit helps. You know, I guess we can give you some grain lands and some, I don't know, some salt. Jar power. Yeah. No, there's some wool up here. Forgot these places even existed. And get you leveled up further. And 75. Excellent. And demand your support. Very good. Demand military support. And everything should be awesome. And as I said before, I'm going to hold off on the time being with that, because we might want to ensure we get some sort of crazy high unrest things at some point. Alright, we got some mail points though. We're going to use it to pump up our absolutism again. No, we're not going to talk to the Ottomans right quite yet. Moria, of course. Yes. Basically, spending small pittances of military power here for excessive usage. We'll go ahead and pump down the Balmanis for the time being, just to slow down their progress. And we're at 55% absolutism. Neat. The Cafe Levy. Tax or manpower? I wouldn't mind having more manpower. Yes. Absolutism. Potential for large army. Very good. Very good. Ooh-ha. No tribute from them. Is there any new potential tributes? Before I start, I was going to be talking to somebody here. Established tributary. Nobody of much use here. I guess I could talk to some of the Native American folks, but nah. Oh no, our Inquisitor's dead. Long live the dead Inquisitor. Who's dead? Kind of wish the Inquisitor would like increase harmonization progress or something like that. We'll take the that guy. So again, we love points. All right, Novgorod. We have some Diplo points here. Would you like some help with those rebels? And we're going to be all like, hey, you wish to be a part of me. You'll spend 3 a month. Take us until 1646. You are pretty big after all, so that's understandable. We don't have anything like Diplo ideas or stuff like that going on here. We do have lots of absolutism, but that's limited effect here. Yes. That's all right. By the way, Bamanus, how you doing on that? You are 132. Very good. Their interest is ours. Mingsico. Yes. Mingsico. Zapotec. Zio. I really hope Zio reforms at some point here. Brandenburg is going to hunt the pirates. Excellent. Do they have land on it's on the zone? I guess they do have a little something there. Neat. Someday. There can be only really one emperor, and that emperor lives in Beijing these days. Yes. This empire of the Romans. It is. Well, we've already subjugated it, you see. Byzantium's right here. Yes. How are folks doing? How are folks doing? Hope you're having wonderful times. Autonomy change cooldown, admin efficiency. And we don't really need that at this point. People sampling new religions. Yeah, let them. Might go for that next. Just to make things a little easier. Tributane Quito. Yes. And Austria is outside of danger range here, so we can kind of just start ignoring them for the time being. In 10 years, they'll be pretty irrelevant. Yeah? Is it when they turn 14 or 16 when they ascend to the throne? Regency ends on 32. Okay, so we do generally know when truces are going to be up and that sort of thing. Alright, looks like the Ottomans... Oh no, the Balmanis want to rise up. Do I want to let them? I kind of am okay with that. I'll probably just talk to the Ottomans instead, as far as sufficient oppression goes. And where are they going to be up? Mahur, North Kanara. Alright, well, let's go hang out in North Kanara. And where's Mahur? Mahur's over here. Mahur. Go. And if need be, we might send one of these guys up here. And, like, yeah, we'll have you hang out on one of these spots here, because they're also prone to potentially rising up. Coolies. It's actually maybe the best time for Regency to have gotten struck. It's like, yeah, we just can just sort of not fight anyone for a little bit, and thus our military tech falling behind for a spell doesn't matter. Yeah. I'm gonna get that event a lot, fortunately. So, fortunately, I don't think it necessarily stops happening if you're, oh, I gotta... I thought I was, colonizing this. Come on, get over there, guy. No, you're not gonna reduce my meritocracy. Yes. Speaking of, what's this up? 27, so that's coming up pretty soon. So that's another +4 absolutism just from that. Yes. Getting the first tributary on Ethiopia. Neat. Hello, Ethiopia. Would you like to come out and play? Just kind of strip off your coast, or maybe all your forts, or something, I don't know. And you are now bigger than the Ottomans as well. Galicia versus Leon. Fight! Got some Catholic zealots here in Brittany. They're not going to go anywhere, though. Rival removed. Rival announced. Rival announced. Accepted peace. Yes. Trading protection against Pazai. Now, I do love the whole Mandate of Heaven stuff here, but no triggered modifiers? Really? Disappointing, guys. Disappointing. Alright, I'm going to let these guys rise up, you know? They really want it, after all. But we'll, keep oppressing the Ottomans for the time being. Boot. Even though it's horrifically inefficient. Could have been even worse, though. Alright. Still 6 more years before stuff happens. Japers. And, since Denmark will not be interested in coalitioning me, I can, poke at them again whenever I feel likes. Yes, yes, yes. In fact, I could potentially, go for the, dismantling of the empire here. As, tributary Pazai versus Portugal. Very nice. Have fun with that. Pazai jihad against Portugal. Now, there is one problem there, and that's this alliance. GB versus Austria. And GB's other allies are friends of mine. So I need to figure out an option for Austria here. Which I guess would mean breaking off my tributary on Naples. So I declare war on them. Then fight Austria. Take a couple strategic things or spit out a country from them. And then... That also causes other problems too. And then, from there, declare war on one of the... break off their alliance with GB. And from there, do other things. Yes, yes. And stuff. Anyway. This Venetian core, it is. Interesting. Discovered an agent. I guess I could also try for other options. Heck, I could go invade Japan if I feel like it. But I want to end that empire. It's the only thing that's really preventing me from tributizing all the other miners in Germany. It's like a slap in the face, this holy Roman peoples. And Naples is kind of a crap tributary anyway. You know what, Naples? You know what, Naples? This really isn't working for us. We're gonna be mean jerk faces to you. Where are we? There we go. And we're going to... Can we do anything nasty to you? Not really. We'll just break things off with you. And then, well, we'll make you our option for fighting the Austrians. Yes. Austria, they're pretty beefy overall. Not as beefy as me, of course, but they do have a substantial force here. The Ottomans have fallen substantially, but Austria has maintained their strength. And the only power that I really worry about is GB at the moment, and not having to fight them and Austria at the same time is going to be kind of useful. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, once I've started to break down the Austrians, it'll be just a matter of time before they fully collapse. Ha, ha, ha. What more, I get in a little scuffle with them, I might be able to pop out a vassal Hungary, and then use that to basically feed up all of this land. That would be pretty awesome. Alright, Naples, the time has come. You're no longer my tributary. Get out of here. They're like, well, about that. Man, if I'm looking at Germany, the game slows down so much. Really. Let's build some more things here. Tabaristan versus those guys. And nothing new there. Nothing new there. Anything super special awesome here? Not really. Apparently everything's free forever. Anything special here? I can pop up a couple of these. Just a little extra manpower. Did we get all the rest of these? Yes, we did. And so it's back down to trade buildings. Yes. Maintain our trade supremacy with ultimate trade power. And yeah. Very good. Very good. Ooh. Huh. Blomanus. And we can talk to the Syrians for a little bit. Yes, yes, yes. And the Marathon guys. Yes, yes, yes. And Madurai as well. Yes. Oh, actually, let's not talk to them. They're too big. 25s are better. And Cindy's. Yeah, they're workable. And I think that's going to be it for the moment. We are now at 61 absolutism. And we're kind of tempted to just stop at 65, because that will be just about where we're at when we trigger the court and country disaster after all. Yes. Oh, hello. Balmani separatists. That's terrible. Oh, drat. If I'd only seen them sooner, I would have taken action against them. Myzorian separatists. Oh, I've got a revolt. Neat. Alright, well, let's go deal with that revolt. That's actually going to be taking those guys out of contention. And guess we'll wait until these guys until we have enough points to maybe do that, then we'll maybe oppress somebody else instead. Yippee! Groovy, groovy, groovy. Thundar versus Hadoiti. Cool. Very nice, very nice. Alright, well, that's out of the way. You can go up here. And you can go here. Yeah. More monies. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And by the way, when's our next text here? We can get cathedrals. Ultimate super religion power that I don't really need. But, you know, taxes is nice. I want to get a spy network on the Naples. And, so I can't really threaten war right now, because of Regency Council, but, could potentially, could potentially do some cool stuff here. I could also force you to break off alliances at some point. Probably do that with Scotland, because I kind of want to keep Scotland on my good side, because I will be using them as a part of our battering ram versus G-old GB here. G-old, G-whiz, GB. The greatest of the Britons, they said. Persia. Again, core province in Cairo. Very nice. From Cairo to Berlin. Yes. Yeah, these guys are going to be a little bit of a problem. Madurai, Tanjore, Corondel. Ooh, Mamlukians are trying to make themselves known here. I'll take it. Yep. Our, that's going to be... Let's go hang out at Madurai. And you can actually come down here. Help out. Yippee. Anyway, yeah, these guys will be perpetually untolerated for the time being due to the whole religion issue, but you know. Blarg. Argan Margan. Trading in furs happened to us. That's pretty sweet. Ah, yearly prestige increase. I love it. I love it. Remember, don't look at Germany if I don't have to. Cairo, we can get a new trade building up there. That's pretty good. And, yeah. No longer able to send tribute. Oh, no. That's fine. Ah, finally. I can get this going. I'm going to wait until I got the points for it, though. But, you know, we'll probably just let these fine folks... Well, maybe not these guys. These fine folks get themselves sorted out as far as potential uprisings going forward. Yes, yes. So we really need to pump this up once with the 100 mil points to get the full effect. Yeah, that works. But I need 100 mil points. Native exploitation. I am going to increase my settler chance or speed. That's pretty useful. Embrace Icelandic identity. I guess I could do that. And call province all of these things. You're having some fun. I really hope these guys actually rise up again. It's like, yes, we just declared independence, so you pop back to Balmont. So now we want to go back the other way. Guess I could pull some stuff like that off, actually. At least as far as forcing them to go up land again. Just the waiting that drives me mad. I guess I can use my admin to do some development. How's Beijing looking at this point? Well, they could be slightly huger. There we go. More huge and large. We are the trade hegemon. We're not hedging our bets about this one. Ooh, Austria versus Ottomans. Neat. Guess they're going to kill those particularists that have been around for quite some time. That's kind of hilarious. Yes. Ottoman's like, we don't really know what to do here. I'm like, excellent. Keep at that, wenches. You just fighting Austria? Austria, Pomerania, Augsburg, Salzburg, Great Britain. In fact, Argentina and Naples. Yeah, I guess they decided to bring in all their friends because I guess they're scared of the Ottomans, the big bad Ottos. It's a little depressing when you think about it, given how far they've fallen. Yes, they're 4 wars. Well, you guys are 5 for now. Yes. By the way, we're a little bit far away from this, but think that's pretty nice. Yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna go with the admin efficiency one. This will be of use around the time that well, it's of use. All right, I got 100 mil points. Let's go ahead and expand the palace bureaucracy again, because that is super useful for us. And with that, we're going to go ahead and strengthen the government, give us 65 glorious absolutism. Hooray! And any more we accumulate on top of that is probably going to be okay, until such time as our disaster is far and away. Far away! Hit me with your best shot. Said hit me with your best shot. Yeah. And this is going to be quite some time. Yeah, 82, 60, 20. Alright, 60 be 20, plus another 24, so about 28 years. Before we get the Dharmic religions harmonized, which should be around the time when we're getting everything sorted out there. Colonial border conflict. East Kingdom and these guys, let them sort it out. I kind of don't care, actually. Whatever. Mexico is probably weaker, so. To beat up on the weaker one. Clearly. Finnish separatists. Probably not going to be a problem at this point. Same with the Norwegians and Mauryaans. Danish. Swedes. Marathrons. Well, I guess we'll see. Mamelukes even will be fine. Utrechtians are going to be good. Gondwanese, well, things. And noble families are feuding. Let them fight it out. I don't care. I am Emperor Mr. Hands Off. North Canal. Yeah. It's like the Sword of Shadar, but different. So yes. So I think after this we should get into a rather big fight, potentially. And I guess there is the Ottomans coming up in the nearest future. Which one? Alright, so this is the Ottomans. Where are they going to be preferably showing up? Gaza, Nablus, and Adana. Well, let's go sit in those places. Because you got Syrians over here instead. So I guess for some reason the Syrians aren't here. They're everybody else there. Everywhere else, though, for some reason. Guess I could pop out Syria. Make them my friend here, but I don't really need that. Zhang has insulted us. Those fools. They will know true pain. Eventually. Kind of. Sort of. Not really. To the merry old land of Oz. Alright, let's go ship our giant fleet of doom out to the west. We'll do a couple stopovers on the way, just to make sure everything is situated well. Actually, let's send you down to the Maldives here. Yeah. That way you can make shorter work towards parts farther unknown. Yeah. Palawan, very nice. That also means we get our mission done, right? Hooray! Mission time. Can I get a new one? New good one, that is. Moving around, improve relations with Mong Yang. I kind of don't care. Commonwealth, we could potentially make you happy at us. You are, after all, our ally, so yes. I'll go and do that. Rival of our rival. Ooh, hello, Ayutthaya. And Ayutthaya. Guess I could always do something like poke Portugal. Get myself a colonial empire of some sort. That'd be neat. Alright, Commonwealth, let's jam for a bit. I do plan to destroy you at some point, but that time's not yet. Oh. Ooh, what's going on here? Oh, I guess there was something going on here, but it's not important. I guess I could intercede on the Ottomans' behalf because they're a great power. They are. Right. I'm kind of surprised Ethiopia doesn't count for that, but I guess their institutionalization is lagging a little bit behind right now. Yeah. They don't got the printing press after all. While the Ottos pretty much do. Yes, they don't have global trade, but, you know, they're working on it. Global trade's still pretty new. Yeah. In fact, global trade is over most of Europe. Over most of India at this point, thanks to me. And going other places. Calcutta. Nice. Poochie. Poochie. You are one of my tributaries, Mr. Inca. That is glorious. Alright, I don't want to go here. I'll probably try to go north here. Let's go somewhere that's a little on the meta side, I think. Actually, no, let's go hang out in the jungle for more. Sewers. Anywho. And Naples, we could get ourselves a little claim on something over here. I would love to have this 24 development place under my control. What is this here? Tributary trading place. Yes. Port. And gain the conquest. Very nice. 1650. Some growth due to being a home port of the local tributary fleets. Didn't know that was a thing. Nice. I need some water, so I think I'm going to get up for a moment to take care of that. So I'll be right back, you lovely folks. Hoo, 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 hoo. How about some parallel authority, Batman? Let's get myself situated again. Very nice. Alright, so do I want to side with the Shebangi peoples? And or do I want to do this guy? I'll help out the Shizu, I think. Because Advance of the Clergy is coming to an end. Yeah, let's go that route. So the Shebangs really don't like me right now. And there's not a lot I can do about that. So I'm not going to. They just hate my guts forever. But that's alright. That's fine. Austria, do you want some military access? I don't mind if you take more from them. It would just land I'm going to be taking from them instead. But, you know, this might limit your power. And if you take only part of this territory, I could always do the whole Bulgaria plan instead of Hungary. Gujarat is willing to help the pirates. Because aggressive expansion doesn't really matter for me. This juncture. Yes. It is pointless to resist me. Because no one will get upset. Excellent. Treasure fleet. And yeah, I'll just go. More trade buildings, I guess. Chao, Crimea, Gulen, and Xinjiang. Very nice. Alright, so we got our fleet here. It's time to send them. We're going to send them here. Right, so they will be crossing a couple open sea tunnels. And hopefully not in a super hurry. We're going to send them up this way. So we want to stick to the coast as much as possible. And then we'll send them to Galicia. Let's try that again. Let's send them here. Trying to avoid open sea, guys. Cheapers. There you go. Then you come out through this way. Very good. Very good. Yes, we're just going to do this thing. Stop. Don't worry, Tunisia. We'll be up for enjoying you at some point here. Yes. Maldives is willing to hide the pirates. We can work with this. Roofy. Colonialism against New Granada. Cool. And forced tribute on Spain. That's all right. And if need be, it might be a good idea to have somebody back, just in case I need to get emergency port access or something like that. Maybe even starboard access. I don't know. Don't imagine this will be a problem this time, but because we're not taking the most awful routes to get to places. Treaty of Toastums. And colonial Peru is now Great Britain's property, I guess. Coast has been raided. Oh no. There's a pirate haven. So I could join forces with the Ottomans, but no, I don't think I will. Doesn't really matter what the Europeans do. They will all perish to me eventually. Well, maybe. Or they'll bend their knee and become my tributaries. My evil plan will progress. Assuming I can actually have an emperor. So, Kiowa. Declared war on Ansbach. Excellent. They're going to slowly run out of lectures, I think. Nice. Groovy, groovy, groovy. Inca's a pirate haven. By the way, when's that tech that does the thing here? Stock, that's, there's something around here. Administration. I forget which one. That reduces the attrition for boats at sea. Is it like 23 or is it before then? I don't rightly remember. Yes. Hello, Kong and Congo. And slightly tapping the mic with my cup as I take a drink. Country modifiers. Aid the day is expired. Kolima versus Zio. Fight! I hope Zio is very successful. Arguin. Because I'd rather have the Mayan folks as opposed to the Nahuatls, which is the examination system. If I was... Nah, I think we're good. Could increase my absolutism a little bit more, but if I'm going to go for court and country, that doesn't really make sense, so, meh. Yeah. And we'll be coming into Galicia pretty soon. Longer able to send the tribute. That seems like a them problem more than a me problem here. Frontier hero. Oh, was it reach us from the frontier provinces of a young general from one of our most influential families. The young man has made a name for himself as an excellent warrior and a great leader. His success has made his family grow even more influential in court. Regency Council is growing more and more fearful of their influence in court politics. So I can kill my leader. Lose 5 mandate. Upset nobles plus 4 unrest. You'll still die. Or I could lose 10 mandate. Well, could I not have him die? We cannot touch this hero of the people. Because, man, my mandate's good. It's going to be ticking up constantly forever, you know? Yeah. Anyway, let's get going. We'll be pulling into Galicia pretty soon. We'll get a little bit more attrition here on the seas, but won't be as bad as it was that previous time. We'll be able to do some various things with that here. So, do I want to tech up admin yet? I'm not sure. I'm just not sure. I'll go ahead and get a repair tick here, but then I'll move them up to where is my fleet? Where is my fleet? Should be around here somewhere. Oh, there they are. They're just hanging out. Alright, come up here. Yeah. Come hang out, actually, you can hang out over here. Schleswig. Schleswig. By the way, you guys still on the verge? I wanna get free. You are actually a little more frightening than the other dudes. We'll go ahead and harsh treatment you just to reduce some of the potential for these guys having the same time. 6.4 years, 2.7. Again, it might not matter. Oh well. Alright, you go hang out in Schleswig as well. Because we might be making use of you guys at some point here in the nearest future. So we're going to have like 100-some fleet, a lot of heavy ships, just sort of hanging around. Yeah. Saxe-Lauenburg is going to get beat up here. That sounds like a wonderful thing. So the electors are Flanders, and Brabant, and Verdun, and Trier, and Ansbach. So let's actually look real quick at these lovely folks. So we got Verdun right here. We got Flanders and Brabant and good old Trier and Ansbach. Now, Ansbach is the one that's perhaps most likely to get destroyed forever, because they are being presently attacked by the Saxons. Then there's Trier, who's a little bit more beefy. Yeah, about that. I'm kind of hopeful Munster might take them on or something, or maybe Mainz Palatinate, maybe. Oh, actually, Palatinate does have cores here. Trier, you're gonna be a bro, aren't you? You're gonna be a bro. And I'm going to influence your face. Oh, and I can't do that because Regis Council. Drat. Foiled again. Keep forgetting that. Then you got Brabant and Flanders, which are basically right next to my territories as is. And that'll be pretty easy to take down, I think. The question is setting up the proper arrangement of you know, what you call it, wars and such. There we go. So if I attack, say, Flanders, or Norway, I can go after Flanders, take them out entirely, or even tributize them or something. I'll be able to avoid fighting the Emperor directly. Then Brabant has these sort of fun folks, including Munster, Lübeck, Lüneburg, and things like that, and some of them of which, you know, may be my friends. So that's maybe something to worry about. Now, I could start demanding that they give up their alliances. Let's go with one of those options, actually. So, you're going to break your alliance with... Munster's the biggest one in the neighborhood, so we're going to go with Munster here. Get out of here. Hooray! Now, this will piss off Munster a bit, but... you know, that will make them weaker. So hopefully they'll get an alliance that is more worth my time. And then I'll be able to exploit that. How did it draw? It's only +1 tribute. Too bad. Yes, about that. How's our carbines coming? They're coming. They're coming. It's going to be up, well, within the year, it looks like. Very good. Very good. And we're only just a couple years before we can do the things. Go to war and stuff. Again, finally. After all this time. Jeepers and stuff. Claims fabricated. Yes. What do I want to do? Do I want to do more development? I might want to do more development. You guys got universities, right? Excellent. So I might just go ahead and do something with that. Yeah, you got a university as well as you and you. I'll spend a couple points here. Bam and bam. Remember, we're trying not to get too much unrest reduction yet, but once the disaster fires, then yeah, we want to go grab as many of those as we can just to avoid problems. Declared war, Ooh, Lunenbergens declared war on Saxe-Lunenberg. They might not exist soon, but sure. And Augsburg. The dreaded Augsburg invasion. They're reformed at least, so at least they're not elector. What is this actually? What's this Augsburgian war here? Conquest of Ansbach. Well, I guess they're going to be Ansbach and all over that. Rival or rival. Excellent. And that means we can stop talking to you. Sorry, Commonwealth, but you were only a mild inconvenience for us to do things. Mongyang, Venad. There's one of the options we can go for here. Venad. Where's Venad? Is that there's Verdun? I thought it was around here somewhere. Venad. Oh, it's over here. Never mind. Well, I might as well take that since I do plan on taking it. Yeah. Inspiring victory and stuff. I'm going to try to strip off their coast as much as possible this next war. Might not get all of it, but I do plan to get most of it, as well as their fort. My sore fort. Yes. The rebels have broken the Kazanis. Where are the Kazanis these days? Do they ever get around to, like, getting exploration ideas or something? Nope. So, the frontier will not really likely be colonized until some, like, British people show up here, and then I'll kill them. I'll just take their land and make them safar and stuff. You... I guess I could talk to you and try to get you tributized. Tributary. But do I really feel like it? I don't know. We'll give it a try, all the same. Yeah, Piemonte has regained some of their footing. Ottomans are no longer great power. So it's Burgundy. Jeepers. And Austria's wrecking. Merchants are defecting. Well, that's fine. I can get some free mercantilism. Well, that reminds me. I should probably spend some of these excess Diplo points on that. Since apparently integrating Novgorod isn't eating them up enough. I'll go ahead and pop myself up to 35. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Free money forever. Yes. Inland bonus plus 50%. And it's 50 trade power due to development. And base of that, and plus 0 from policies and ideas. Gets produced. Yeah, very nice, very nice. And I could take up military this time. Excellent. Give me my carbides. Very good. That means I can get some new cannons. They're made out of leather. It's pretty sweet. Leather interior, leather cannons, leather guns. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just keep doing what I'm doing for a while now with these sort of things here. Yeah, just kill those guys, whatever. Biga! How bigga of you? And one more. There we go. Groovy. Naples. I want more claims on your face. Yeah, Cilantro. Yeah, actually Bari's a good option here. Bari. The fall of civilization. We should be fine. Charua. Is there anybody tributization to me? Ooh, there is. Saxe-Lunenburg. Go for it, guys. Very nice, very nice. You used to be an elector, you are Catholic. So that could be, make things complicated here. Yes, yes, yes. The imperial authority. It collapses perpetually. I enjoy that. But yeah, Swedish people are going to rise up. That's disappointing. Stop it, Sweden. We don't want you to be independent. Abo and Åland and things like that. They need to understand what's going on. We'll go ahead and airstrike them. And Finnish separatists. Not super concerned there. Morians, same thing. Mamelukians, a little bit of a problem, but that's fine. Syrians are actually calming down a bit too. Groovy. And how's our our mill points are kind of back up. Anyway, cool. We are at harmonization progress, 27%. Very nice. So 73% to go. So that means 24 years? Maybe 25? Hello, Bomani pretenders. What are you pretending to be? November. 2.5 years. Sorry, this has been kind of a disappointing stream here, guys. It's like, I want to do massive conquests. I got the stuff for it now. But no, I can't because regencies. Drat. Oh well. Yeah, about that. Oh, again, Netherlands is a thing. Forced tributary against Burgundy. Netherlands declares the independence. Neato. You could tributize them, but that's not going to happen for the time being. But you never know. They could do some cool stuff here. I really hope all these other elector sort of folks join the Empire, though they probably won't. Games a claim on Utrecht. How dare they? Which reminds me, I should probably, like, do something about these guys. They're, do we get Dutch revolts? I don't know. And Grappanopolis. What is this here? Ottomans. Oh, that war's still going on. No. You guys are just gonna win, and yeah, that doesn't really matter. Tunis. Don't worry, Tunisia. You will know my wrath in time. Lüneburg versus Saxe-Lauenburg. Very nice, very nice. Does anybody else want to get tributized in the meantime? No? Okay. You are getting awfully tempting at this point, Mr. Cathedral. Mr. Cathedral presents. I think I might do at least one more development. Somewhere around here, perhaps. Yangzhou. Or, it's still super expensive to do in Beijing. Yeah, I'll do one here. My ear itches. This will be Tech 19. Tech 23 is the next important one we're looking for. That's not like for another 50, 60 years or something like that. So, Ooh. Balmanis. 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 My friend Balmanis. You, think you can stand against the might of Ming? Well, guess what? You can't. You're going to fail. You're going to collapse. You're going to be eliminated. So saith Ming. Palawan. Excellent. Excellent. Well, I think I might build a few transports in this area. And let's go ahead and just create a template for that. I haven't really bothered to do that one yet. Transports. Transports. There we go. Reporting our transports. Or something. I don't know. And there we go. Pop them up here. It'll put us over force limit, but who cares? We got infinite money anyway. We got fleet maintenance that's spending 7.4 due to over force limit, and we could afford so much more. What do I want to do here? What do I want to do? Heck, maybe I should go build a colony over in the old Africa at some point here. There might be a thing. No call us to send. Well, maybe I'll send one around there. You'll be coming around the mountain when I come. I'll put it here. I can potentially get a bunch of tributaries out of West Africa for my efforts. That'll be pretty nice. That'll be pretty nice. Another year to go, though. Another year to go. Another pain in the ass. And war, unrest at least one. Yeah. Native risings? Oh noes. No, just don't show me that place. Show me the actual place here. Yeah. And these transports will just bring these guys over to that fort and that new colony. Hopefully they won't die in the process. Yay! And they'll be on their way before it all runs down, so that's good. I'm in a jar. Bangalanga. Yes. Yes. We're down to 4 electors. That's glorious. Trier, Verdun, and Flanders-Brabant. Flanders-Brabant, well, for all we know, they could be subsumed into the Netherlands here at some point. They're fighting Netherlands. Why you do that? Brabant, go join them. Well, you probably don't do that because you're an elector. Alas. It's crazy. Actually have a rather Catholic Netherlands here. Dutch war religions? I don't think so, apparently. Den ande storm mandrunking. In the evening, a great storm and bad weather rose from the southwest out of the sea. The wind began to blow so hard that no sleep could touch our eyes. When we had been lying in bed for about an hour, my son said to me, "Father, I feel water dripping into my face." The waves were rising up at the sea dike and onto the roof of the house. It was a very frightening sound. A sudden storm tide has struck the coast of Schleswig and Dithmarschen, overrunning dikes and covering the entire North Friesland countryside in water. As water levels rise, thousands of people are killed or displaced. Entire islands and settlements have been washed away by waves, never to be seen again. Is this the end? Well, that sucks. Well, Schleswig and Dithmarschen are losing some stuff here. That's kind of depressing. Let's get ourselves some. Well, that is also kind of tempting. Not super useful, at least not right now. That's pretty awesome, but yeah, we'll just take this. We have ways to increasing our absolutism. They involve just having way too many mill points. Yes. Yeah, John, that is depressing. It's just like suddenly lots of people die. Yeah. It's like when the tsunami hit Sumatra here in the quake. It's like, yeah, it's just like 100,000 people just kind of got washed out to sea. That's mind-bogglingly awful. Like, wow. So crazy though. Only a few years ago, and people, most places in the world, it's not even like something to think about. It's something I kind of still shocks me occasionally when I start to think about it too much. Poor old Mandel. Alright, let's go. Boogie woogie. Actually, don't boogie woogie like that. You want to be united in your strength. And go bring this guy with you because he has some skill at killing people. Long Yang. You can go turn around for Madara. I will want to try to get somebody up to Mysore as quickly as possible, if at all possible. Do they have any other forts to worry about? They got their capital, but that's going to be well maintained. But it's not huge or anything like that, so that's good. Excuse me. I guess I could maybe think about forts. You know? I could build up my forts again. But I can't do that until I got the next mill tech. Groovy, groovy, groovy. Coromandrel. Yeah, pretty much. We'll send you down to Tanjore, tangentially. This is a a terrible time to make a tangent pun, but you know how I go. You know how I be. Right, and let's go sort by cost. Crimea, Cairo, Warangel. There we go. Just upgrade our forts a little bit so they're all in the right spots. Do I want to build any other forts in strategic locations, I wonder? Not sure yet. It's got forts going on over here, and that's pretty awesome. And these kind of keep folks from just wandering into this area. I guess I could build one in Mansur. I'm going to do that. Sort of create compartmentalization here going. And yeah, they can still walk through my tributaries, but there are ways to dissuade that. Kind of. Sort of. Maybe. Anyway. What to do? Riga, the pirates, are hanging out there. They're going R a lot, and it's really confusing, because we don't know what they're trying to actually say. Ooh, a regency. How does it feel now, Persia, to have a regency? Oh, you gotta... Oh, you know, an actual regency, okay. And fullest tributary and Burgundy. I guess they've managed to re-establish themselves a Netherlands here. Yes, yes, yes. But the Netherlands, they have the... I guess they don't have claims anymore, but at least have the cores there. So I could potentially make good use of that. Colonial company founded. I'll take the 50 settlers. Just soon. 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 How soon? November 11th, 1632. Tropical wood. Delicious. No. Anyway, I was building some boats over here, wasn't I? Yeah, they're coming along. And when are they going to be in here? July-ish. July, September, whatever. Tributaries? No? Guess I could do a little more there, but I really don't care. Own subjects. Gotta totally own our subjects, man. And, you really need to get this Volgolda problem figured out. You just don't have the troops for it or something? That seems to be the case. What gives Novgorod? Really? Alright, who are these? Syrians. They wish to rise up. They're probably going to do it. But that's okay. Should probably actually set these guys up to hang out in the yield spots here. Just to make them not be a problem. Since I don't want to be using too many mill points for that sort of thing. At least right now. You know, once I get my evil plan to take over the world sorted out, I'll use my mill points for all sorts of things here. Yes, yes, yes. Colt and Guttree. Legitimacy less than that. And rest at least one. Yeah, about that. I think I'll go ahead and build a new school army over here. And just sort of pump them up. Pump out the jams. And yeah, I'll be over force limit, but who cares? I'll build a couple regimental camps to make up for it, I guess. Out in the middle of nowhere. Soon, my friends. And you guys are gonna be done in just a few days. Just a few days. Inka vasa Charka. Charka. Kachanka. And is that the entirety of the fleet? I think it might be. Groovy. So we're gonna go and get ourselves ready for a Kiowa medals in politics. Distrust. Hey, a gift from Kurland. Cool. Improvements in government technology. Okay. I'm just gonna use that to develop this time. Can't even develop there. And let's go for Lizao. Alright, you guys come together. We got a small army to be moving places. Their entire job is just to sit around and fight natives. It's kind of sad, really. We'll need to be a little careful here, because we are going to be getting into a little fights pretty soon. No longer able to send tribute. Global trade in Mongyang. Alright, groovy, groovy, groovy. Alright. When's this guys going to be here? It can be here in 84 days, so that will be good timing for our dudes to show up. We'll drop them off, and we'll maybe be able to, after our next glorious fight, have a little fun involving asking these guys to be our friends. Yippee! And then maybe we'll do something similar over here. Yes. So, yes. Belmanis, you seem to be under the impression you can get away with not having your forts funded. Well, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're wrong, though. Don't worry, we're not planning on attacking you in November. Not November. Unless you suddenly turn your fort on. Hey, we got our person's now in charge, finally. But we'll wait just a little bit here. Glad the AI doesn't detect where your clicks are. That would be silly. Alright, it's December. The days are rising with Bonnie. That's really not what I wanted to see right away. Getting a force tributary against Kong and Yao. Let's bring this guy back, because this could get a little messy, actually. And Kong, let's get you as a tributary. So I have somewhere for that ship that I just sent out to go. I guess we're going to be waiting a little bit longer before pulling the trigger there. Very nice, very nice. Don't worry, Kong, we're buddies now. And Morocco, you're still not quite there, but there's Yao. Yao, would you be interested? We'd have to talk to you for a little bit, but that's fine. This is really, really depressing. Oh, well. Guess we're waiting till March. Just because these natives had to show up just at the wrong time. You couldn't have waited just a few months, guys. Yeah. What is it, Morians? Nah, we're gonna tell you to go away. Yeah. Sure, we're gonna losing a bunch of this in the meantime, but you know, whatever. Also getting our harmony down below 50 will help increase our unrest meters. Positive mandate, harmonize with pagan faiths, positive stabilities. Heck, if I lose a stability here, that'd be pretty awesome. But we'll get this back going. So I actually do want to make a colony here. Nice stopover point for my guys. Win, lose, or draw. Defender of the Catholic Faith. Interesting. That means I need to fight just a random Catholic somewhere, and we're good to go. Logolda! Finally. Come back to Yaroslav. By the way, that was 37 for the autos. Autos seem to be enjoying a lot of coverage right now. Good on them. And the Austrians are still not interested in even asking me for military access. That's kind of hilarious. Yes. Alright, let's move forward here. And finally, after all this time... yeah, it's been a while since I've been able to do this. Yes. Hey, Belmanis. Guess what? We stand at odds. I declare war. Ah. And you go directly to my Zor. Do not collect $200. You do it very quickly as well. You can go this way. I'm pretty sure there are actual armies up north. There it is. Whoop, there it is. And we'll have you guys close in from this direction. Do I have any other armies just floating nearby? Yeah, this is good. This is good enough. I will be able to destroy them, crush them forever. Make them know the wrath of Ming and stuff. And they're going to try to take this. It'll be all for naught. Oh. Oh no, the North Kokan coast has sunk some of our ships. That's fine then. Get worried about worry. And, Congo and people, would you be interested at all? And, distance between borders. Okay, when that goes away, that is. 284, so that's pretty close to 300. You might be a tribute waiting in the wings here. We'll go ahead and talk to Yao, though, just to be certain. We'll also keep our other diplomat handy. Yeah, very good, very good. And, I could take up. Pretty cheap. I'll do it. Alright, and I'm going to go send you up to this spot here, and then we're going to go turn around and go off to your capital. Go off to your capital, that is. Yes, that's the right word here. It's not just something I mispronounced horrifically, but, you know, my Zor. My Zor. Alright, we can actually split you guys up a little bit. And I might as well take you off this, so we don't really need you to be hanging out here. And we'll send you there, we'll send you there, and we'll also split up and grab the last bit of their land in the south. Very nice. That way they won't be retreating that far when I eventually go destroy them. Their army, that is. Alright, well, let's look real quick at our potential peace deals, since we can do that. So we don't have quite all the superpower strength here quite yet, but, you know. And we'll take their coasts, take them right to the bank, and we will divide them up like this. I'm not going to be super overextended either. That's going to be weird. Don't know what to think about that. Oh well. Well, maybe go for the biggest war score option here, which is Poon. Or go for the smallest, which will be these two. Now we'll go for Poon. Make them sufficiently small for us. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, I don't imagine this war to be too much of a problem. Excellent. They have decided to change their ways. We'll change course. Go say hello. Sure, I'll be in the hills, but, you know, we're just going to prevent them from having too many problems with us. People are sampling the new religion. That's fine. Malabar. Mansato. Poon. Right, and send you up this way, and you can go right there. You too. Congo. Conquer the Congo. Bernard and Coach Jim. You can actually stay on here. So we will need some guys in the neighborhood. Got some guys in the neighborhood. I think my wisdom teeth are shifting again. Should probably just get them removed at some point. But, you know. Mamelukins, they wish to do something. I think I'll actually just wait for them to show up, because I got tons of guys in the neighborhood. The Swedish guys, on the other hand, they're much more frustrating. They just keep rising up. Rise against us, they did. Finnish ones we can actually do other things with. Nyland and Viborg. Yeah, that's fine there. I can just march on over. Marathrans, yeah, we can deal with them. Coolies, coolies, coolies. Fooly, coolie, in fact. Yes. Mongolhand. What is this here? I know they killed our boats. Oh well. Bard versus Jarkand. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Whatever. I guess I'd give some of their land back to Gujarat or something like that. That's an alternative option. And you can go around this way. They are apparently marginally frightened by me. That's good. I will menace them further by getting all up in their business here, I think. And they're not going to have much use for a fleet anymore. And you guys are in the neighborhood. You guys got some options here. We'll just keep you guys docked there because we might be moving you guys to various other places at various other times in the future. Yes. Kilwa. You're getting beat up by Ethiopia, man. Speaking of beating up peoples, Naples. Chahul. And Salento. There we go. Very good. Luke's finish. Finish them. Remember, we're not going to be increasing autonomy anymore, unless we really, really have to. So we're going to just enjoy these sort of things. Bit of unrest meters, at least for the time being. Go to Baroda. It'll be great. Be fine. My Baroda. Don't worry, Bamanas. You're going to keep your army. There's not going to be much place for you to put it. Hawadonabad. Because this is Gujarati land there. In fact, even their capital's that. So if I were to, say, return cores instead here. Can I actually click on it? There you go. What is this? Bhavangar? Bhavangar to Gujarat. And Ahmedabad. That'll put me up pretty high. Nah, I think I'll just take it for myself still. The problem is not my overextension, it's their problems with not letting me get more overextension. Alright, you are going to Navangar. If you try to go sneak away, I can just crush you, of course, but Truce to the Swedes is over, and Denmark, in fact. They might want to try to recoup some of their land here, but they're not going to, you know, coalition me. Heck, Austria's even only at 23 at this point. Yes. But yeah. Someone's Spanish. Or Catholic. This could be an interesting situation here. Well, this would, you know, if I attack them there, then the GB would not get involved. And how about Portugal? Who are their friends? They're allied with Spain. GB would get involved in that one, but Spain would not. Neat. That might be an option. Get myself a alliance break between the Brits and the Austrians. After I break those two up, well, then just a matter of getting my guys into place for really busting some heads in a yield, Holy Roman Empire. Baroda. Alright, let's get you going to Cathawar. So I don't need to kill them, I just need them to not go anywhere. So I will bottle them up. That'll be great. Bottled Bombonus. Accepted peace. Mong Yang. Seeded a bunch of stuff here. It's got Ava. It's getting huge and large. It's via an Amidanjar Saga Yogir. Cool. Mong Yang is not able to deal with the thing. That's fine though. You guys will deal with you in a bit. I just got so many points. Retainer flogged. If I was trying to push up more absolutism right now, sure, I'd take that, but yeah, I'll take it anyway. So you never know, I could get a bad event that will cause problems for me. Yes. Cause problems for me. Oh wait, Cyprus. Yeah, you're on my tributaries. Fair laws are embraced by all. That's not what I need. Okay, I guess I'll just have to drive myself even more into unrest lands here. Surat. Oh, Surat, Surat. Whatever will be, will be. If I don't take Poon, could I take 2 other things, potentially? Not really, I'll take Poon. And I'll take some of their cash. Yes. And I guess I could... war score. Actually, if I don't take that, is there any of these? No, they're not. No good. No good at all. Provoke core. I'll go with that one. All right, Belmontis, get out of here. Wham bam bamada. Zors. Excellent. All right, so I'm going to be kind of needing a couple guys in this general vicinity, so I'll keep that going. I will go ahead and start the Korma things all up in this place. Yes. Yes. Of course. Now, even with my overextension, everything else is just keeping my national unrest a little too awesome here. So there is those problems. We lost the conquest against Belmontis, but we could still do some stuff here, I think. Do I want to make the big risk? Do I want to do the big war right now? I could. Have us fight the Portuguese? That is an option. Give myself a lot of war score in the process. Fight the Brits. Do all sorts of crazy things. They're also fighting the Ottomans right now, so there's that going on. Their armies are kind of in the neighborhood. Decisions, guys. GB, they're basically the only folks that can really challenge me. I'd kind of like to fight Austria instead, because they at least are going to be a little bit more localized as far as their pains in the ass are. And I could do that. I could do a fight against Austria, aka Naples. Fighting Naples will also bring in... Actually, that probably will bring in GB as well. Now think about it, because they're also Catholic. Never mind. So I guess they're going to be fighting Portugal soon. There is the war versus the Ottomans up as well in the near future. Persia's 43, 85. So Ottomans, Tunis, and Belmontis are the only ones that could potentially coalition me at this point. Yeah. So everybody else is calming down enough. And that's pretty good. And there's even Sweden is like, yeah, we don't care. Really surprised they haven't tried to break off again. Oh well. Down to 4 lectors still. They're, ooh, this is actually quite tempting. If Austria's emperor dies here, I could potentially have a change of plans here as far as that stuff goes. Yeah, see? Alright, well, if I'm going to be fighting Portugal, I might have to go deal with some of this stuff here. Pasaya Tahaya. There's British people down here. Yeah, I'll probably just build some units there. Should be fine. And anything else that's Portuguese in this neighborhood? Let's zoom out. You got that. You got that. Don't got any. We got a little bit there in Motwa. Got a little island down there. I could potentially do some fun with that. Yeah, about that. Hoo-ha-ha-ha. I also need to go to the bathroom, so I'm kind of pondering maybe ending the stream here. I might stream a little bit later, but I'm not quite sure yet. I know today's stream's been kind of a little on the side, but, you know, I was a Regency. Come on, guys. But I kind of want to consider my options, make something of a plan. Yes, a plan. Also, I might want to piss these guys off to increase my unrest for it. Just follow the disaster in the middle of this massive war versus the largest empire other than my own. Alright, cool. Yeah, if you guys got any questions, this is the time to ask. But we are playing Ming. We are being Merciless in version 1.21.1 of Europa Universalis 4 here. We are slowly harmonizing with the folks. Dharmics are up next. Oh, if you want to know what's going on, just feel free to ask. You know, the why I'm doing things, like why am I fighting Belmontis here? It's because they hate me, and you know, they have aggressive expansion on me. They got a lot of aggressive expansion on me, and if I have 4 countries of sufficient strength that have more than 50 aggressive expansion, which they have 392, then they can form a coalition against me, and I don't want that to happen unless I have a specific plan in mind. And so because that could potentially have 4 very powerful countries teaming up against me, and I really don't want that. Yes. Yeah, so if you have like questions like that, feel free to just ask, and I'll do my best to explain, because otherwise I'm just sort of chatting here and I don't know what I should be chatting about. That's why I ramble a lot. Start singing randomly. Anyway, if you enjoyed, make sure to hit that follow button to catch more of this campaign or future campaigns. If you watch this later on the YouTubes, make sure to hit the subscribe button as well, so that you can enjoy the same and other things I do. There's also a like button. You can comment too if you like. If you want to support me directly, on to Patreon. It should be linked down below. And I will see you lovely folks next time in the next exciting adventures of Ming the Merciless. And I'm gonna actually do my tributary stuff here in a minute, so I won't do the usual dealio here. I'll open the ledger. There you go. Till next until next time, everybody. Toodles. Woohoo!